Hello everyone, it's Pepsi back in Wild Horse Islands with another video. This is our last video on the 2024 Halloween event in Wild Horse Islands. Both the Halloween and the fall event are ending today on November 15th in just under 6 hours. So I don't know if you guys can tell, this is like my fifth or sixth time re-recording this intro because I keep messing up, but I am exhausted. And I definitely have regrets when it comes to the Halloween event in Wild Horse Islands right now because I, as you can see by the timer, definitely put grinding off this time. And I do have enough Crypt keys and Crypt energies to finish the progress bars. I ended up pulling an all-nighter to finish grinding those, and I definitely wish I did more. I just didn't have the energy or the motivation to grind this event, so I did do all of the required Crypt keys and Crypt energies myself. I did buy a couple extra Crypt keys because I sold like 250 early on during the event, and I kind of regretted it just because right now their value is a lot higher, and also it would have saved me a lot of time. So I bought some keys at the end of the event just now to kind of even out the playing field and cut myself some slack. But yeah, we finally have enough, and I do have a little bit more Crypt keys. I have 688 and 252 Corrupt energies because those I believe you turn in by threes, and 250 isn't divisible by 3 perfectly, so I just did 2 more. But yeah, I definitely could have handled this event better, but it's okay. We know for next time. And I still had fun, so let's start turning in those required resources and see what we get in terms of finishing the progress bars. So we're here in the graveyard at the beginning of the Haunted Island map. What did they call it? The graveyard crypt. Okay. And so we're going to be doing the unlocks for the crypt keys first. I believe, let me grab a calculator, 688 unlocks should be 86. 80, well, sorry. You can tell I'm very tired. 688 keys should be 86 unlocks. So we should be getting 86 items, including the progress items on that bar. So let's get started. Let me double check this recording. Yes, we're doing good on time because on the other attempts to start this video, I definitely was rambling about my regrets. So it took a lot longer to get started. So let's start turning things in. I did not turn anything in for this event, unlike the fall event, because this is like my second Wild Horse Islands event that I actually knew. So I actually knew what I was doing going into it. I did clear some of my inventory. I have a little bit of space. I don't have a lot of space. I need to work on that. And as you can see from my last video, I have a lot of the autumn accessories still hoarding my inventory that I need to get rid of. I ended up selling a bunch of them to Larry because I just needed the space, and the acorn hats and apple baskets, trust me, we're not going to sell for a lot. Yeah. So I will work on that. If you see items like candy auras and stuff, I bought them from shops just because I did not know if I would get them unlocking this, since again I am putting it off to the last minute. If I don't get a bat kite or like a witch hat, I'll be very disappointed, and I'll probably go try to beg someone to sell me one. but we shall see what we get. I am going to go pretty fast through this because last time I did a video, it ended up being like 20 or 30 minutes to finish the fall event keys. So we're going to be going through this pretty quickly, and we're going to start the unlocks. So yes, we got a tail spider web, vampire fangs in neon yellow, a candy aura. This one has all 3 of the tertiaries options. I am in a private server. Haunted Fade Dies, cool. Decorative Gravestone. So that was already the first check for 30, was Haunted Fade Dies. But anyways, I'm going to be talking while I do this because not a lot of this will be very interesting until I get to the horses for this checklist specifically. Got another vampire fangs, and we finally got the thoroughbred checklist. So now we have quite a bit until we get to the haunted black marwari. So, but anyways, as I was saying, if my brain wants to function and I can actually remember what I was talking about. I am in a private server this time just because last time, like I said, people got annoyed and it was like hassling me because I opened everything at once. Ooh, Moonstone Vampire Fangs, that's cool. But yeah, it was a lot more difficult on a public server, and I also think, like, when it comes to, like, IUH hunting and grinding, like, events and stuff, my luck, like, for example, like, when I was doing ghost horses, ooh, this is a cool Frankenstein bolts in ghostly white. But when I'm doing all that grinding, my luck is a lot better when it comes to that stuff on a private server. I don't know if there is any, like, substantial, like, truth to that, or if that's just me being, like, superstitious. But regardless. Oh, and if you see some things being sent to my storage, it's because I spent a lot of autumn tokens at the beginning of the event to get everything at the trader, so I wouldn't have to worry about doing that at the end. And we got another pair of werewolf ears. Ghost aura. We got another aura earlier that I liked. I think it was like a spiderweb aura. And we finally hit the haunted marwari, so we got the black one. I love hitting the horses in the event because they have the fade dies already, and are also obtained, like, separately from if you caught them. During this event so far, I did catch several of the Icelandic event horse and the thoroughbred event horse. But I did not catch any of the marwaris yet, so those are very, those are very beneficial to get through the progress bar. Anyways, a lot of these aren't too interesting. I'm glad we got ghosts in, like, gray and not, like, one of the weird colors. The tombstones are in a weird color. Those bolts I'll probably sell. Those ghosts I probably sell. Anything with the patterns, I'm probably selling to Larry because they won't sell for a lot, like, in a market. Anyways, but I figured let's try this time in a private server. So we already hit the werewolf ears, and now we are just doing some extra ones. I like getting the items for my island as well. So I'm really excited. I want one of the corrupt pumpkins for my island, even though it's, again, past Halloween. Like, this event is ending in a couple hours. But I do really want some of those decorative event items just to, like, have and to put on my island even though it's over. We're getting a lot of the pattern stuff, which I am trying to avoid. I know a lot of people have their inventories full of the jack-o'-lanterns. I got several just now opening all these, but Oh, and we finished all the crypt keys, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, those are gone. But I know a lot of people have like a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns clouding their inventory, so if anything, I'll probably just sell mine to Larry again to get rid of them. I need the space, and I don't feel like I will be able to buy enough backpack kits or do enough quests for quest points or achievements to get enough storage space. Sorry, I can't pronounce things when I'm like exhausted. But I don't think I'll be able to get enough space to be able to like hoard all those items until they do sell. Yeah, for me it's just kind of a waste. Anyways, now we're going to be heading off to Pearl's Cauldron to do the corrupt energies. So that'll take a little bit of time to get there. We're almost there. I did do a lot of ghost hunting this event. Instead of like doing my grinding for keys and corrupt energies like I was about to say like a proper player should. No, not like a proper player. Like a player who wanted to complete the event should. I instead just grinded a ton of ghost horses, so I do have a ton to sell in my storage, and I'm probably going to keep grinding until this event ends. I have other things to do today, so that's why I'm recording this video now, but hopefully I can get a couple rounds of ghost horse grinding as well before that timer runs out. As far as the fall event, before we continue this, as far as the fall event goes, I did get like 330 more maple keys, just because grinding those has been easier for me. But I ended up actually selling them for several training island unique courses, as well as like dyes and thoroughbred from Valentine's, as well as a 2023 holiday Frisian. So those ended up being worth a lot more than the keys themselves, especially because that elf Frisian had the hair dyed to the event dye. Well, not dyed, but like it was naturally dyed with the event colors. And those usually, like, I was gonna buy one for like 250 or 300k tokens. So yeah, having those be traded for 330 maple keys were a lot more worth it, because out of those maple keys I would have just gotten more double event accessories. And even though those are worth quite a bit, I didn't think it was worth the risk, if that makes sense. And I prefer getting those old event horses from before I started playing anyways, just because it feels like very collector-y, and I like it. But yeah, that horse is in my storage, so I'm not doing anything else for the fall event. Anyways, let's finish this Halloween event and finally get the last of the horses. I know a lot of people really hated grinding corrupt energies, or they got really tired of it and just ended up buying them off people. I grinded all the corrupt energies, and then I did not do a single one more. Once I knew I hit 252, I was like, I'm done. I'm not doing more. But yeah, I don't think like after the small patch that fixed like pumpkins chasing you while you were doing like the crypt keys, the pumpkins weren't too annoying. They were a little annoying while trying to catch horses, but they weren't too bad. But it was just trying to find like a steady pace to grind. That was like a little bit hard for those corrupt energies. Anyways, let's get started. So we are going to be doing 3 at a time. We got a chocolate bar. I did not see that. A lot of these accessories I didn't see yet because I'm doing like this turn in like very last minute again. Witch cauldron. Oh, So we got the spell fade die, and that went to my storage again because I got a bunch of them. The corrupt lassos to me are useless, so I really hate getting those. Got back classes. If I get back classes in red, that might go on my main horse. Ooh, this one's prismatic. Okay, that'll probably sell for a bit if I don't keep it. I don't really like the orange and prismatic. I like this color combo, black and gold. So I might just sell the prismatic one. Yes, we got a corrupted pumpkin carry. I want to get one of the... Oh, this one looks like good bolt colors that are like actual bolt colored. I want to get a corrupted pumpkin that's like one of the decor furniture items for my island. We got a cottonwood tree. I'm sad that I'm not going to be getting a lot of the like all the decor items, because I have like from the... Oh, this one's prismatic. From the autumn event, I have like most of the decor and everything you can get from turning in those maple keys, and I think the only things I didn't get was like the maple kite, which I can buy off someone. But for this one, because I just barely grinded enough, I definitely won't be getting everything, which is a little sad. Well, it's a lot sad, but you know. The white and gold is good for the candles. I don't know if that's like the normal color variation or like the common one. I do not want any more candy auras, please. Jack-o'-lanterns. Oh, okay, so we reached the Icelandic horse, and it has the spell fade dies. Again, I did like catch a bunch of the Icelandic and the thoroughbred horses, but these are better because they have the natural hair dyes for the event. So I am probably going to compare them and see if I did catch any with the dyed hair. And then if so, then I compare stats next and find which ones to keep. I did get a witch hat. It's not a great color, but I mean it's orange and green and black, so I can't really complain. It's pretty Halloween-y. I wish I could get another one. I'm getting some cool decor items. I saw candles and the cat. Oh, we got another witch hat. I actually like this, like the all brown aesthetic. Just because it matches. I'm not someone who likes to use a lot of accessories that are like, they'll match my horse, but they're not matching the theme, if that makes sense. So, for example, we got a double limited cauldron. For example, like I see people wearing witch hats or like berets in certain colors. We finally got the haunted white Marwari. I am so excited for this horse to like customize it because oh, and it's independent, so it's a good personality too. Because to me it reminds me of like almost like a clown, so I wanted to like name it something clown related. I thought it was cute. If I ever get like one of the jester hats in like red and white, I think it would be adorable on that horse. But back to like what I was talking about. This is a cool color combo. I don't like wearing, like, for example, my main horse is like red and black, as you all know. I did re-customize it, if you noticed. Instead of Jafar, now it's like named Ferrari, because I found like a lot of the checkered training island stuff. Anyways, but it's, my main horse is red and black, and I wouldn't put like a scarecrow or a witch hat on it, even if it was like red or black. Like, for example, this witch cauldron is perfect for that horse. It's ruby, but it's a cauldron, so I'm not really too interested in putting it on my main horse. I prefer the themes over just color matching. And I think that can look good, like just color matching like a lot of other players do, but it's not for me. This witch broom in white is pretty good. It's neutral. Like, it goes with everything. Oh, this is a cool color combo, the pink and green. We haven't gotten one, like, of the decor corrupted pumpkins. I am super disappointed on that front. And we're almost out. Okay, I think this might be the last one. There we go. We got the cauldron carriage. And currently we have no more corrupted energy. So I did that math right. Well, I didn't do the math. I used a calculator correctly. I'm probably also going to turn in these unidentified relics before the event ends, just so I get a chance of the autumn and Halloween patterns. I don't really have time to grind more of those. I rather grind more of the ghost horses with whatever time I have left before I have to go do like some real life stuff. So we'll see. I am hitting close to my max for inventory size, so I'm definitely going to be selling a lot of the stuff to Larry, especially these tail spider webs. Oh my gosh, there's a lot. Yeah, and I have to put a lot of stuff back in my market. So we'll see. I am really excited that we got most of the items, I believe. And we did get some like really cool like color combos for them and color variations. Even though we turned it in late. I don't think doing it on a private server was particularly lucky, but maybe it's just me being superstitious and being a little bit traumatized from last time. Regardless. Oh, and this is how I restyled my main horse, by the way. I figured it was also like pretty cute to name him Ferrari instead, because originally it was a female horse, and then I ended up gender swapping horse when I named it Jafar. Anyways, now I named it Ferrari, which I thought was cute because I am kind of into F1, and also this is like my grinding horse, so the fact that it goes fast is well, it doesn't really go fast. The stamina is pretty good, but it does go decently fast. Anyways, the fact that it's named after like a car brand is like pretty cute, or like cheesy in a good way for me. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you guys have any other content you want to see in Wild Horse Islands, let me know in the comments. I know I didn't do any events regarding how to grind the fall or Halloween event items this time, just because I ran out of time. I put off my own grinding. But hopefully next time I'll do some videos on that, because I know a lot of people, for example, for the Halloween event, were doing the race, which is okay, but it actually isn't the fastest way to grind everything, because that'll take like 6 to 8 hours, whereas like actually doing the pumpkins and souls, if you know what areas to go in, you can get, I believe I was getting 15 crypt keys every 5 minutes. So 5 keys a minute, versus if you did the race, you would only be getting 2 every 2 minutes, because you have to go back and it takes like a minute to finish the race, and to either go back or reset, it takes another minute, because you can only reset in Wild Horse Islands back to the beginning of the island every 2 minutes. Anyways, yeah, so the math does not add up for doing the race. And then the same thing with the corrupted pumpkins, because you get 1 corrupted energy every race, which is every 2 minutes, versus like if you're doing corrupted pumpkins and you know where they are, you can get about like 2 or 3 every 2 minutes. Yeah. So definitely next time I'll focus on doing a video on that. I hopefully will be able to get those out right when the event comes out, and I will try grinding to be able to do these videos before the event ends. Anyways, now I'm just ranting, but thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your evening rest of your morning / afternoon if you are trying to finish this event as well. I hope you guys had a happy Halloween and enjoyed everything. I didn't really mention that when Halloween happened, but yeah, now we're moving on to holiday events are coming up, and then also today, when the fall and the Halloween event ends, we are getting the new collection log. So I might do a quick recap video on that, but that will be coming out at the same time that the events end. So for me, that is 2 p.m. PST. Anyways, I might be doing a video on how the collection log is looking. I know I did the sneak peek, but there is also some prizes and some other stuff that Trick has announced being released that will also be in the collection log. So yeah, I might do a deep dive. If you guys want to see that, comment down below. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.